What a great a set of colors. I mean, what fun! And I like the fat Sharpies as opposed to the thin Sharpies. So we got of course the black. That's customary. The color, the famous, the one you think of Sharpie. And then there's sort of a light blue, a kind of a light orange, a light green. That is a light green. Another dark blue, a dark green, a orange, a purple, and a red. Interesting how they made that decision. How do you make those decisions? What colors are in your palette? What colors are in your parachute? What's the color of your parachute? What was the name of that book? Oh, Oriana, what's the name of that book from the 70s, 80s? You know it. All right, 818-528. Let's turn on the fan here. And we're just kind of plugging away, trying to make some sense out of today as we get going here. And before you know it, we'll be done with the show, and we did nothing, which is fine. It's okay to do nothing, guys. It's okay to be nothing. It's okay to be a zero. You don't have to be a hero. You can be a zero. You could be a 2. You can be a 10, an 8, a 15, whatever number. What number do you have on your mattress? What mattress do you sleep on? What number is it? Do you have a number? They have those special mattresses. Anyone have one of those? What's your number, Mr. N? What's your number on your mattress? All right. Anyway, thanks so much, Mr. N, for all these lovely things. Let's take a look. Let's take a crack at that, Jack. Let's take a crack at that. Let's take a look at our pacing here at 2.8. Barely up to run. 200 says Mr. N. 200. We're barely making any kind of headway into the creative process. But you got to make a stab, dare I say, but an attempt. Make a move. Make a move, baby. Bust a move with whatever it is. Bust a move. And so henceforth we shall begin. We shall begin some drawing. What should we draw now? What should we draw? Any suggestions there out there in the chat room? Or you can call us here at Let's Pay TV. Skype us. That's a free call. Let's Pay TV. That's the letters. Or 818-528-4516. It's scrolling right there, I think, for you to see. All right. Any ideas? Okay. Tell me. Pick me a color. Pick me a color, guys. Pick a color for me. And then tell me what to paint or draw. That is, draw. Purple. Purple says Dan 10. Okay, so we got the purple going. All right. All right, someone's hand getting blown off with some fireworks. All right, there we go. Someone's hand getting blown off with fireworks. That's a great idea. There was not so much. That always happens. I heard someone's arm got blown off, and the friends picked up the arm and put the arm in ice, and they reattached the arm. And I don't know if that was successful or not. I forget where that happened, but that did happen. Was that in New York? And then in my old neighborhood here in Los Angeles, a little more sadder story, but gang members on bicycles ended up shooting a innocent bystander. Oh, when has that not happened? That seems like that happens almost all the time. Isn't that not right? I don't know. All right. Anyway, so nothing really to laugh about, is it? That's actually quite sad, isn't it? Okay. Anyway, well, let's try to snap out of that and get back to drawing awful things, which could get you down too. But okay, let's just go ahead and get that here, and that would be a hand getting blown off. Okay, so I don't quite, how do you show that? How do you show someone's hand getting blown up? All right, so I don't quite know how we're going to do this, but let's just go ahead and put a let's start off with a hand. There's a hand there. Don't spend all day with it. Just, there he goes. There's 4 fingers and a thumb, right? Okay. And then, let's make it detached. There you go. And then there's the arm. All right. How about that? And then there's even the little bone inside there. Ooh, gross. Okay, there. So we made a separation. Now we got to put an explosion right here. Bam. Pop, pop, pop. Pow! 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 Boom! Yeah! Yeah! All right, and maybe little sparky stuff over here. All right, how about that? Okay, there you go. A hand getting blown up from fireworks. There you go. What should we do next? What should we do next here? We're working with the purple Sharpie, and we're taking it easy. 3.2 miles an hour here at Let's Pay TV, guys. We're here every day, Monday through Friday, 11 to 12, talking till we're blue in our face about creativity, guys. Creativity, right here. Give us a call, 818-528-4516. All right, where are we going next with it? What should we draw? Anything else? Let's see here. Here we go. Paint a lady getting pushed down the stairs in red in a wheelchair. Okay, Nala 619. Let's pick up our red pen. Let's get our red pen. Here it is. All right. Let's go back to, there it is, red pen, Sharpie from Mr. N. Thank you so much. All right. All right, let's get a lady, let's put the stairs. There's our stairs. There we go. All right. Okay, and then there's a lady getting pushed. Okay, and she's in a wheelchair. So here's our wheelchair. All right. Okay. And then let's put a lady in there. Is she going to be a real... make her a really good-looking lady. How about that? A good-looking wheelchair lady. Doesn't have to be, some old lady. It could be a real pretty one in a wheelchair. Okay, why not? You didn't say if it was going to be a pretty lady or not. Oh, an old hag. Oh, you want an old hag? Okay, an old hag. All right. Well, anyway, we'll just kind of rough it up and make it, give it a little more roughness. Okay, so then there's our. Let's give a perspective there on those what do you call these stairs? There's a little perspective so that there's some sort of space for the wheelchair to be on. There's space for the wheelchair to be on. Okay, so that's what we're doing. There you go. All right. All right, and then there's a guy. I guess it's a guy pushing the person. There's their hand. The hand. There are two hands pushing, and maybe him smiling because he's a monster. He's a mean person. Just a mean person, eh? There. How about that? Okay, there you go. A lady, her husband. All right, that's her husband pushing the woman down the stairs, and that's awful, guys. That's really awful. But you know what? It's okay to depict that kind of stuff. It doesn't mean that you're actually going to do this kind of stuff. Just because you think of a particular awful thing doesn't mean you do it or act on it. Okay. In fact, many people even would consider that people that actually do act on that kind of stuff actually don't even think it because they're just so out of there. So you do have a mind, guys, and it's okay to go into the dark side every once in a while. But be aware of it. Just be aware of it and know that it's probably not a good thing to do. Most likely, I can assure you, it is not a good thing to do in that kind of stuff. Blowing up your hand or pushing someone down the stairs that's in a wheelchair. All right, 818-528-4516. We're taking your calls here at Let's Pay TV, guys. Happy 4th of 5th. Happy 5th of July. It's a new holiday here in the United States. It's the 5th of July. Celebrating the 5th of July. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Anything else? Anything else to draw here on the show? Any kind of music you want to play? We are here for you. Here for you with the possibilities here on your existence. It's Wiggles' birthday, Father's birthday here. It's your existence. I am just a figment of your imagination, guys. Just a figment of your imagination. Draw a bat getting hit by a baseball bat. All right, there we go. Let's do that. I'm going to pick up another color, maybe a blue, and let's get a baseball bat here. Well, let's do the bat here over here. Let's get the bat here. All right. Here we go. There's a little bat. Meow, meow, and then it's got the kind of the wings, kind of looks like a bat now. I don't know. It looks like sort of like a bat. Okay. Now here's the baseball bat. All right, here we go. And boom. Ah, bow. Kapow. Kapow. Ah. Boom. Pow. Ah. All right, there you go. A bat getting hit by a baseball bat. Boom. Boom. Oh. There you go. All right, we've done 3.3. We're just kind of on an easy pace. I don't know why. I'm actually I'm in it, but I don't know. I have a hard time sometimes getting into it for various reasons, and I suspect that is kind of part of the creative process, is that you don't always feel like you got your mojo. You know what I mean? I'm not feeling my mojo today, and it's because probably I woke up late. You know what I mean? I didn't, prepare myself correctly because I was doing other stuff, and I didn't get everything I wanted done. So I'm slightly discombobulated, and yet we're still making movie magic. We're still making movie magic because why? Because we showed up. We showed up anyway. We just showed up, and even if you're half-assing it, even if you're doing it at 10%, we did show up, guys. We did show up, and think about that. Next time you want to not do anything or not want to show up, just consider the idea that you could still show up with, curlers in your hair. You know what I mean? Unshaven. Haven't taken a shower in a week. That's basically how I feel actually right now. Except for I did shave for you, but that's what you got to consider. Is that is something that we have to just nip it in the butt, if you will, and you'll be all right. And if you don't want to, it's okay too. It's all right. That's better. I got some of those little stragglers. Getting rid of some of those stragglers there on here on Let's Play TV. All right. You haven't showered in a week? No. No. You read? Well, I'm not. No comment. No comment. It hasn't been a week, but it's been a couple of days. Let's just put it that way. All right. Let's add some color. And we've gained some green. Now, let's make those fireworks a little more festive, even though it's an awful thing to see a hand blown off. But let's try to elaborate on that if we can. Let's give it some orange. Let's give it some orange here, guys. Here we go. Now, I'm actually looking forward to getting oil sticks. I'm starting to feel like oil sticks would be perfect for this kind of work for you guys here. But these are wonderful. I love. Who does not like a Sharpie? You know what I mean? All right. Here we go. Let's go up to speed a little bit. We're in here 4 miles an hour, guys. 4 miles an hour. Starting to get a little more of a pace going on here. All right, don't forget, guys, we're headed to Ottawa, Canada. I mentioned that earlier, and I'm gonna just keep on plugging as much as I can. Ottawa, Canada, coming up. Ottawa Blues Fest, guys, this Saturday and Sunday, July 9th. No, I'm sorry, July 10th and 11th. Ottawa Blues Fest, guys. Let's Play TV. We'll be there. All right. Hope you can make it. All right. Find out all that information at ottawabluesfest.ca, I guess. Or go to my website, letsplaytv.com. All right. Oh, let's go back. Whoa, what was that? That was kind of cool. Did that do some weird? Yeah, whoa. What was that? That was too weird, man. I didn't know how that happened, but it did. Oh, it did something weird. All right, our fun little switcher here, guys. Doing some fun little switching here. And it's always fun to do the switching here. Guys. Switcheroo, a little switcheroo for you. Huh? What do you think about that? How about that, guys? How about that? Put that in your pipe and smoke it, baby. We're talking about the creativity, baby. We're talking about the fun that you can have by experimentation. The experimentation in your life. Get that experimentation back into your life, guys. Try anything, try everything. Keep going, people. Keep doing it. Keep trying. All right, let's go back to our drawing here at Let's Play TV. Draw some big meatballs, says Peaches. All right, let's do some big meatballs here. Let's go back to our drawing here. Get some big meatballs. Here we go. Now, meatballs are kind of a reddish red meat sauce, I'm thinking. And so here we go. Some big We'll just say that these are some big ass meatballs right here. All right, here we go, big ass meatballs. There you go. Now, two generally, by doing two, if you just did one meatball, then it would not be meatballs. So, but if we have two, then we at least qualify for the S in meatballs. And we could go three, and then you really would qualify. Right now, it's more of a pair of meatballs. Well, it's still the S is still there, but three's a crowd. You know what I'm saying? And so when someone says meatballs, you tend to want to think you're going to have more than just two. So let's do three. Let's do three meatballs. All right, now let's put some of the little ground meat inside the meatballs. Okay, so it's all kind of freshly ground every morning, every day. This meatball stuff. So we're going to get all the little extruded variations inside the meatballs, each one, right? Okay, so that's what we're doing here. Painting, drawing. Though drawing and painting could be the same here, guys. Peaches is Sicilian's. It's the shit, says she likes the meatballs. Okay. Looks like you're drawing balls. Yeah, we are. We're drawing meatballs. Meatballs. And I know you guys are reading some sort of, I suspect you're reading a little more into it than you should. It is strictly spaghetti and meatballs, guys. All right. Oh, let's slow it down here. Get some water in you. Get some water in if you can. All right. All right. Taking your calls. Oh. All right. All right. Little break here at Let's Pay TV. All right. Here we go. Let's go back to the meatballs. Drawing the meatballs, taking your calls, guys, creativity, exercise, all that good stuff here. Let's go get some more meatball, the various little cut up pieces of meat, which, ground meats, it's all grounded up like little pebbles. All right, so there we go. We can spend all day, actually, doing this, and sometimes that's fun. That's fun to get involved in doing little things like this. The little things that add up to a whole. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if you're familiar with pointillism. Pointillism is such, sort of like that. Say meatballs with a Brooklyn accent. I can't, I'm not really good with the accents. I just do my thing. You know what I'm saying? All right. All right, let's go back here and get some more little dots here. And I think we'll just spend the rest of the show making little dots. How about that? Will that be exciting? Artwork, creativity is not always, doesn't always play off or extract or show up as an exciting operation for the viewer. But it just sometimes that's just the way it is. It just have to take it for what it is. And understand that the person is actually, such as myself, having a great time, even though it may look quite boring to you, making little circles here, meatball circles here on Let's Pay TV, guys. We're here every day. Don't forget, if you're around tomorrow, 11 to 12 Pacific Standard Time, we'll be here. We'll be here to help you out with whatever you need, guys. All right. Oh, you going to a meeting downstairs? What is that, like some sort of community neighborhood council kind of thing? All right, let's go back here and finish up. Just keep going here. Sometimes you need to take a break because of the monotony of it all, but we will persevere. Persevere with the dots, guys. Persevere with the dots here with the little meat. Think about the meat. Think about that cow that has been cut up and grounded. And that's how we're depicting it right now. All right? So all the little various little meat things that are left over from the cow or the pig or whatever, turkey, whatever you're grounding up and making meatballs out of. Most people use, I guess, now you're from Sicilia, Peaches, now Sicilian. You're Sicilian from Peaches is. And are most meatballs, have you found, tend to be a mix of both pork and beef, or are they just more or less pork? I get it confused, but they tend to, I've noticed that they do sometimes mix it up, right? Pork is more Jewish. I don't think. No. Peaches, I think you're trying to fool me on that one. Okay. I think you're fooling me on that one. All right. Give us a call if you have the answer. 818-528-4516. 818-528-4516. Skype us. Let's Pay TV, guys. Yeah. Kosher Pork. Yeah, that's the name of our new band. Kosher Pork. That's probably a good band name, don't you think? Maybe not. All right, here we go. Let's go back to our little meat pieces here, and stay focused, John. Don't give up the idea, and just kind of plug away here. And we've done 1.2 miles, 3.5 miles an hour here, guys. All right, if you want to know more about Let's Pay TV, go to letspaytv.com, and you can always donate, help out the cause. Of course, you can buy paintings. Get your fan club membership. We just sold another fan club membership just yesterday or today. I'll be sending that out along with a paintbrush, a signed paintbrush. All that kind of information is there at letspaytv.com. Oh, all right. Oh, all right. Here we go. The only other show is Thursday. That's the last show we're going to do this week. It's the Thursday show here, guys. All right. So sometimes, you get a little tired of doing the same mark. So you get sloppy. You get a little sloppy, and that's okay. It's okay to get a little sloppy. Sometimes you just got to just fake it and cheat and do whatever you can, because otherwise we'll be there all day. And, frankly, I don't have the patience to be there all day. So let's go ahead and do that. And again, by doing it like really fast, we got a lot of stuff done, and it did what we wanted. You know what I'm saying? It kind of did what we wanted. Now let's get some shadows. Let's get a shadow on these meatballs here, guys. Okay, so let's make a particular area a little darker. Okay, because it's a circle, it's a sphere. All right, so let's go ahead and do that if we can. There we go. All right. Oh, doing it all, guys. 3.5, just a nice easy pace here, guys, on the show. Nice easy pace here, guys, if you can. And just, overextend yourself every once in a while. It's a good practice because Lord knows it happens. The overextension of your life does happen somewhere, so why not be prepared and practice it. Practice the overextension of your life, the multitasking aspects of your life, so that when you are over and above, when you're about to tilt, you know what I'm saying, like a ping pong machine or pinball machine, you can keep your head together. And that's what we're here. We're keeping our heads together, guys. And if you can't, it's okay. It's all right, because it's all good. It's all good. Just keep going here, guys. Keep going. Let's go back to our drawing here. Painting some meatballs here, guys. You've never, yeah, see? So are you drawing meatballs too? I'm not seeing that. Let me see. Are you there too? No, you're not. All right, well, anyway. Let's put some spaghetti in there, all right? I mean, you can't have meatballs without spaghetti. Okay, so let's go ahead and put some various lines in there, okay? There we go. All right, there we go. There's some various lines. And, spaghetti, I don't know if you've ever did any research or studies on spaghetti, the strands of spaghetti, but they generally are all over the place. There's not people don't necessarily, I guess you could. I mean, I'm sure a perfectionist probably has figured out how to serve spaghetti and eat spaghetti, where all the spaghettis are, the various entities are in a parallel universe. But when it comes down to it, you just can't let that be, geez, that's not going to happen too much. Maybe a day that hell freezes over, you might get that approach that's showing up on your doorstep. All right, but for the most part, that just does not happen. Okay, so let's just kind of not worry about that and let bygones be bygones. Let the little spaghetti strands do what they got to do. Let them be free. Free. They are free, those guys. Those spaghettis are free. They're kind of hitting some of the balls. They're getting on top of the balls, you know what I mean? They're on top of the balls. They're underneath the balls, you know what I'm saying? All right. There we go. They're having some fun here, baby. They're having some fun. Let's do a fork. Let's get a big old fork here. Free falling. Free falling. Let's get a big ass fork now. Let's get a big old fork because we want to eat it. We want to enjoy those meatballs. We want those meatballs, baby. Okay, let's go ahead and let's use our black, since we haven't used it, our black Sharpie here. And here we go. Dun da da da, dun da da da, dun da 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 da. There we go. There it is. Just like that, we did it. We're eating, and now with our black, we can kind of add some more dark areas. So let's use this as sort of a shading, if we can. Use some shading here, guys. All right, here we go. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Give us a call, 818-528-4516, or Skype us, Let's Paint TV. Okay, we're helping you out. Or not. Maybe there's no help here at all. It's all right. All right, here we go. Boom, put-a-doo, boom, put-a-doo. Okay, and then there's the shadow everywhere. Again, the black, we're using black as shadow. Now, we don't have to, but we are. Okay, there we go. And I'm sort of thinking the shadow is somewhere over here. The dark side is coming from this kind of area. So then the sun or the light source is over here, guys. All right. So let's go ahead and add some more stuff over here. Bum-ba-da-doo, bum-ba-da-doo, bum-ba-da-doo. All right, and just kind of keep going. Da-da-da-da, 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 da-da-da. All right, and boom-ba-da-doom, da-da-da-doo, da-da-da-doo. All right, all right. Here we go. Last few minutes of the show. How many miles have we done? 1.59 miles. Not like we've gone above and beyond. We haven't gone crazy here today. We're just taking it easy, guys. It's still a holiday. We are enjoying ourselves with creativity and, of course, exercise, guys. Exercise and creativity. And as I like to say, move those bones. Move those bones if you can, because, frankly, if you can't move those bones, if you can't start moving that oxygen around and get that up into your head, you're not gonna get moving. And if you're not gonna get moving, then you're gonna start spending too much time on the aches and pains in your life, physically or mentally. And so if you can, try to escape in a healthy way. And that's what we do here at Let's Paint TV. We run, we paint, and we yell, sing, take your calls. 818-528-4516. Skype, that's a free call. Let's Paint TV. All right, here, let's keep going here.